Hi everyone, this is Joe with Tree Pittsburgh, and today we're here to feature our tree of the month, one of my personal favorites, the white oak. Check out the size of this tree behind me. A large white oak growing in the open with its massive trunk and large twisted limbs is an unforgettable sight. This tree is growing in the Allegheny County Memorial Park, a cemetery just north of Pittsburgh in Allison Park, and is most likely over 200 years old. White oak trees provide enormous ecological benefits. Their sweet acorns mature in 1 year and are eaten by over 90 species of wildlife in Pennsylvania, including wild turkeys, quail, grouse, wood ducks, blue jays, bear, deer, opossums, raccoons, squirrels, and many other small rodents. If we look at all the oaks in the world, they group them into two different families, the red oak family and the white oak family. The main difference that you can observe is to look at the leaves. These are both leaves from oak trees, but this would be a member of the red oak group and this would be from the white oak group. The thing we're looking for is the tips of the lobes. All the members in the red oak family have pointed, bristled tips with a little tiny fine hair that you might see sticking out the end. Members of the white oak family have rounded lobes like your fingers or like your earlobes. And when we're looking at members of the white oak family, it might be chestnut oak, it might be swamp white oak or bur oak or our traditional northern white oak. Red oak family, you might have northern red oak or pin oak or some of the others, but that's an easy way to tell the difference, at least by the families. Red oaks have pointed bristles and the white oaks have rounded lobes. Entomologist Doug Tallamy, in his research and groundbreaking book, Bringing Nature Home, states that a mature white oak supports an incredible 537 species of butterfly and moth caterpillars. These caterpillars themselves are critical food for 95% of our baby songbirds for the first month or two of their lives. In fact, Dr. Tallamy points out that if you can plant only one plant for wildlife or the environment, the white oak would be it. White oaks are beautiful in every season, even as young saplings. We get to see this a lot in our tree nursery. The leaves emerge as a deep rose red color in the springtime and then change to a silvery pink and finally to dark green with a whitish underside in the summer. In fall, the leaves turn a stunning shade of reds, and they hold that color late into the fall. The bark of the older trees matures into distinctive light gray shaggy plates that overlap each other vertically, and it sort of reminds me of slabs of bacon in a package. Because it resists decay, white oak has been used for log houses, barn frames, covered bridges, railroad ties, and fences. In the past, the tree was used by the American Navy to build ships like the USS Constitution. Another unusual name for this tree is stave oak, because this is the wood that has traditionally been used for barrel staves, which are used for holding whiskey and other liquids. Red oak wood is not watertight, and you do not want to make a barrel out of red oak. If you look closely at the logo of the U.S. Department of Education, you'll notice that it's a white oak tree, and there's a small acorn in the bottom. Just north of Pittsburgh, in Richland Park, is a tree older than the state of Pennsylvania with an estimated age of 422 years. I made another video about this on our Vimeo page. It's called, What is a Pen Tree? Be sure to check it out if you want to learn more about this incredible tree still alive in our county. Our friends over at Dancing Gnome Brewery have released their latest beer in the monthly tree series. This one features white oak. If you're 21 and over, check out dancing-gnomebeer.com to learn about the special 4-packs with special labels that peel off to show artwork and information about white oak trees, and also glassware to go along with it. While I was visiting Idlewild Park in Ligonier back in 2019, I walked through Storybook Forest and I came across a white oak tree that has been there for many years. You might remember the talking white oak. It was voiced by Andy Vettel Jr., the voice of Kennywood for many years, and also a science teacher at Steel Valley High School. Andy's father was also the designer and builder of the Thunderbolt. Take a few minutes and enjoy this wonderful lesson from this white oak that's been teaching children and families for many years.
Well, hello. I'm the talking tree of Storybook Forest. I represent the white oak family, one of the oldest living species of trees in this section of our country. If you were to count the growth rings on a cross-section of my trunk, why, you would find 157, each of which represents 1 year of my growth. My life as a young seedling began around the time the War of 1812 was going on. I sprang to life from an acorn which had fallen from a nearby oak tree. During the span of my life, many, many great things have happened. Why, I can remember such great Americans as Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Edison, and Neil Armstrong. Yes, in the interest of conserving the natural beauties of our great country, learn all you can about trees and our many contributions to man and his surroundings. Well, goodbye for now, but come and see me again.
That'll do it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like us on Facebook and also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And if you're not on our website, go to treepittsburgh.org and sign up for our monthly e-newsletter. You'll learn more about trees and community projects happening in the urban forest.